All right, good afternoon, YouTube family. Martinez Country Home here. It's Saturday, March the 13th, I believe. Or is it Friday? Friday. That's right. Yeah. Apologies for not making a video. It's been a couple of days. But I finally got some time off from work and I was just catching up on, did a lot of yard work. Prepared my, excuse me, prepared our front yard off the porch for some. I'm gonna plant some flowers, probably some rose bushes, and just caught up on a lot of work that I needed to do around the house. Hopefully later I can give y'all a little tour of what's going on. Um, but today actually was also the first day that I was able to actually go out and to the stores and check out this new mask policy and see if who's enforcing it or who's still wanting what stores are still wanting to enforce the masks. And so far, everywhere I've gone, nobody bothered me with the masks about wearing one. As a matter of fact, I went to two Walmarts today, to two China Marts, and the employees were very polite. The greeters didn't tell me anything, and they greeted me. They told me good morning, and they were just very polite. And I was very surprised, but I did my shopping. Nobody bothered me or my family, and that was good to see. Most even some of the like the Dollar Generals, which are smaller stores, a lot of them. I don't know, because they're smaller and they can't afford the fines or whatever, but they didn't say anything. For the most part, most people that I saw were all wearing masks. Employees, customers. I saw one woman with her daughter with a baby. She was not wearing a mask, but as far as I can remember, almost everybody I saw where I've gone, has been wearing a mask, even when I go put gas. But like I said, even a couple of the stores where they gave me a hard time about wearing a mask and where they insisted, um, they've been pretty good. Nobody's told me anything. I haven't gone to my grocery store, which is HEB. I go there a lot. It's just for just coincidence. I've not had to go since Wednesday when it was officially lifted, the mask mandate. I haven't been there. They were talking about in the media that that grocery store was gonna enforce the masks, and that if anybody wanted to, insist on not wearing one, that they were gonna be asked to leave or they could be arrested for trespassing. So I don't know. I haven't been there yet, and I'm hoping that they don't hassle me, because you know I'm just not down with that, and I don't need an uninformed person trying to tell me how to, what to wear or not to wear, whatever. And for a lot of these people talking about, well, it's their business, it's a private business. Again, I'm gonna say, as long as if you're being subsidized by the government, if you're allowing people to use uh, food stamps, I don't know I think they call it SNAP now, WIC, all these things, TANF. If you're gonna be subsidized by the government using taxpayer money, which is what basically it is, um, uh, then no, you're not a private store anymore. Now, if you're doing it on your own, where you don't accept any kind of government benefits or anything, then yeah, you can do what you want. But once you start accepting government benefits and all that, and being subsidized, then you lose that right. Okay, that's my opinion. You can look it up or whatever, but um, that's usually the way it goes. Um, when you accept the benefit, you also accept the liability. That's a maxim of law. So y'all can look that up. Okay, now today, guys, I went to Walmart, and I had been wanting to get a camping stove. Um, and luckily enough, there was two left. Now there's two brands, and I'm not pushing any product. Yeah, I'm a small channel. I'm not monetized or anything like that. I'm just telling y'all. basically what I got the Walmart brand that they have of camping stove, and I found, surprisingly enough, I was kind of surprised they had a lot of propane, the little bottles, I think they're 16-ounce bottles, um, and they were not even that expensive. If I'm not mistaken, they were. I might be wrong, guys. I think they were like three something for four bottles, or four something maybe. Um, the camping stove was like 25 and change. I also got some cleaning supplies for my for some equipment I got up there. Um, so I haven't gone to the grocery store, guys, to see about the inflation. The gas prices so far are holding steady. After that last uh, rise in price, they're holding steady about 249, roughly ballpark. Of course, the gas stations that are in the outskirts of the city, they're a little bit higher. They're usually about, I want to say, at least 10 cents higher than what's in the city limits. So, um, but again, I'm seeing. Uh, I was gonna say, I was reminded this morning, we were talking about, me and my wife were talking about how, there's a lot of stimulus packages getting passed, right? They just passed another one, the one that's supposed to be for like $1,400, and I was having the conversation with her that, a lot of there was a couple of places where I went, Dollar Generals, in fact, yesterday, where they were not accepting card, just cash. They wanted cash, and for whatever reason, and sorry guys, excuse my throat. They were not accepting card, just cash, and so normally we pull out our cash. We usually keep just enough to pay our bills, whatever bills we have, or if I want to order some stuff online or whatever. There's a couple of things that I like to order. But you know what's gonna happen is as they're passing these stimulus, whatever you want to call these packages, um, you have all this money in the economy, right? But you don't have enough cash to cover it. Not by a long shot. You got trillions going out there, but you only have like so much in physical cash that's available. So as long as people are spending money, and as long as they're putting back the cash, I guess it'll circulate and the banks will have it. But our economy is flooded with money. Like I said, I know most of it is going to the stock market. Some of it is going to cryptocurrencies. Some of it might even be going into real estate, right? But as as this continues, guys, you're gonna start seeing um, people actually looking for cash. It honestly, what happens, guys, is um, cash literally runs out. Like in Venezuela, I was watching a video because I wanted to see what's happening in Venezuela right now, and the most recent was like about a month ago, and they've basically run out of cash. The government's printing money, and they actually removed some zeros because it's hyperinflated, the currency over there. The only thing is that they don't have products. They can't even get their hands on products. Suppliers to get their own to get uh you know auto parts and other things into the country. Um, in the United States here, I don't see that. I mean, I don't see it happening because of the size of our economy. And even though our we don't have an economy, we're still the United States of America, and the US dollar is still the world reserve currency. So we're still getting product in, and our military, of course, is still it's still very powerful. Whether good or bad, immoral or moral, however you feel about the military, it's still one of the most powerful in the world, and it's still gonna back up. It's still gonna back and defend the U.S. dollar and the petrodollar. So I don't know how long. I don't know how long they'll be able to keep this up. But I was watching a video just a little while ago, from Prepper Now, and he was talking about, in the beginning of his video, he's talking about how, um, you know, about the hyperinflation and the money supply and stuff like that at the very beginning of his video. And so actually, about the digital currency, that's what he was talking about. And so my point is that you can tell that they are laying the groundwork for the digital currency. It and really, if you think about it, guys, we're already in a digital system. Most of our a lot of our transactions are, we just swipe the card, or put that chip in there, and or at the bank, we just, when we're paying stuff, we just transfer money to pay a loan, or whatever it may be. But a lot of transactions are done, digital. You know what I mean? So in a way, we already are on a digital system. We still have cash, and the thing is, though, guys, is that the cash is what's really helps us to maintain our freedom. Because once the means of exchange leaves our hands and we no longer have control over that, whoever does has control over our lives. So that's why I'm against a digital currency. I try to use cash as much as I can. I try to, because it's very convenient, but in the long run, it's not to our benefit. It's actually gonna be bad for us. How many times have you heard of people? They have direct deposit, or what is that, auto pay, and some company, or like a utility, or some company takes more money than they should have, or like with that auto pay, and it's a mistake on the part of the company, right? And so it's a long process to get your money back. You know what I'm saying? So imagine if the government had that kind of power over your money, over your bank account, or the Federal Reserve. So that's the danger, guys. And that's what he was talking about on that Prepper Now. And so just something to keep an eye on, guys. Excuse me. So just keep stocking up, guys. There's gonna come a point where there's actually gonna be too much money and not enough products. Everybody's gonna have money, everybody's gonna have money in their hand, but not enough stuff to buy. So anyway, I just wanted to give y'all a little report about what's going on out there, what I'm seeing. So everything looks good. I mean, like I said, I haven't been to the grocery store yet. As far as how much they're stocked up. But as far as the masks go, I haven't been bothered. Nobody's bothered me yet. Which is, I mean, it's such a stress reliever for people, not just not to be messing with you, or you just go in and you know what, hey man, if everybody wants to wear a mask, or you want to wear a mask, hey man, go for it. It's your right, right? It's your right. Just leave me alone. Those of us that don't want to wear a mask, leave us alone. You got your mask on, um, you know, do your thing, man. But anyway, guys, thanks for being here with me. I'm gonna put out another video tonight, more than likely. So give y'all another report. So anyway, guys, y'all have a great day. Enjoy your Friday. It's a beautiful day here in San Antonio, South Texas. So y'all enjoy your day with your families. Y'all take care of yourself, okay? Take care of each other and love each other out there. That's what we're here for. God bless.